Hi, PCPS boys and girls. I'm Miss Brandy, and I am here with your weekly writing lesson. So, the first thing that we did a few weeks ago, we made our heart map, and we're still going to use this to do writing. Any day that you want to write, you can pull out your heart map, you can look up something that's near and dear to you, draw a picture about it, and then you can write about it. Last week, we talked about how good writers tell a story, and we read a story. So, the writer for this story didn't just tell about what the picture was. The writer didn't say boy, stick, sand. Instead, the writer told us what the boy was doing with the stick in the sand. Do you remember what he was doing? He was drawing a tail for Sandy the lion. Very good. So this week, I want you to practice telling stories about pictures. So the first thing I want you to do is look for a picture that you can tell a story about. So you could look around the house, maybe find a picture on the wall, tell a story about. So what kind of story could we tell? This is the country. There is a big field. Okay, talking about the picture on my wall, right? Maybe you have a picture that you have drawn. You can tell a story about your picture. Okay, what are some things we can tell about this picture? They are going on a bike ride. There are two girls. The dog is going with them. It is a sunny day. We can look at our picture and we can tell a story, okay? You can get one of your storybooks and you can just look through your storybook for a picture and tell a story about what's happening, okay? Just look at any picture in the book and tell about what you see. The boy is scared. It is dark. The lamp is off. He is in bed. Very good. Okay. Another type of picture that you might have around your house is a picture album. So you can go to your picture album and you can look at the pictures and you can tell stories about your pictures. So let's practice with this picture. Do you know where they are? They are on a boat. Their masks look silly. They have flippers on their feet. They will jump in the water. Okay? So you can use pictures to tell stories, and that's what I want you to do for today's lesson. I want you to find a picture or find several pictures, and I want you to tell the story about the picture. Then tomorrow, I want you to draw one of those pictures that you looked at. If you wanted to draw a picture of the country, or if you wanted to draw a picture of the boy in the dark, use one of your pictures and you draw it, okay? Now, you might have some copies of the writing paper that we sent on the very first week's lesson plans. You can also Google primary writing paper and you can find this free download and you can print from there. But if you don't have a printer and you're not printing paper, you can use notebook paper. They can do a box at the top and draw lines at the bottom so they can draw their picture up here and put their writing at the bottom. You can use construction paper like my drawing was on. Just make sure that you make some lines at the bottom so that way you remember to save some space for writing. You can also order online some primary journal books, and then you can just go from page to page and do your free writing. Okay, so for today's lesson, look at pictures and tell stories about the pictures. Then for tomorrow, you're going to draw a picture and you're going to write 2 to 3 sentences telling about your picture. Thanks, guys.